College isn't the only option for top basketball prospects anymore, and Overtime Elite is one that's gotten a lot of attention lately. We visited their facility in Atlanta to meet two of their best prospects, the Thompson twins. That's this week's 5-star feature. Located on the north side of Atlanta, Overtime Elite is where a select few of the country's most talented teenagers are working toward their NBA dreams.
Overtime Elite is an opportunity for young men to come and hone their skills and really develop to be at the professional level. So they're able to get in the gym and work on their games, and off the court work on what it takes to be a professional athlete. Started by the popular sports media company Overtime, OTE is now in its second year. At this facility, players can finish their high school degrees while getting high-level training to prepare for professional basketball. OTE athletes have the option to earn a salary if they plan to go straight to the pros when they are draft eligible, or they could choose to pass on a salary and just earn name, image, and likeness endorsements in order to retain college eligibility. They put in a lot of quality time and a lot of services into the game of basketball. So for me, I think it's important that they get paid for their time and their efforts and what they do on the basketball court. When the league began forming in 2021, it needed to recruit some high-caliber athletes to get off the ground. Two of the first commits were Amen and Ausar Thompson, who had previously played at Pinecrest High School in Florida.
We gravitated to OT because, you know, they had the best trainers. They have coaches that have been at every level, especially the level I want to get to, the NBA. It was an opportunity I wanted to pursue because it was a pro environment, great trainers, these just people who have been there. And I just felt like it was the best way for me to develop.
Why were the Thompsons such a priority for Overtime Elite? Because they were two of the highest rated prospects in the 2022 high school class. They started turning heads when they played varsity as 8th graders for Pinecrest, and they would go on to lead the team to a state title in 2021. Both Amen and Ausar are projected first-round picks in this year's NBA draft. They're both 6 feet 7 inches tall, and they have the versatility and athleticism that NBA teams crave at the guard spot. They are unique athletes. They are what you want to describe as being elite. They're generational type kids. The things that they do with the basketball is stuff you can't really teach, but they work on it as well. But they have such a unique skill set, and each one of them is different. But they have such a unique skill set that it translates right into the NBA.
I bring scoring, facilitating, defense, you know, a guy who go hard, not worried about scoring, but I could score. I would say I feel like I can facilitate really well. I can attack the rim well. Defensively, I feel like I'm one of the best defenders.
After a successful first year with Overtime Elite, the boys are continuing to grow as the league does. Their days are usually pretty full with classes, training, and scrimmages.
They have school during the morning, or maybe in the evening. Sometimes we have practice and then they have some time to do some skill development, and then they have stuff they do with Overtime off the court in terms of content and building their brand as well.
You know, being around people who have the same dream as you feel more motivated to achieve it and achieve it with them. So I feel like we built like family up here. It's easy to bond with people who have the same interests as you.
Players here also learn more about building their brands through social media, which has been helpful for Amen and Ausar, who had mostly stayed off social media in the past. They still don't post a lot, but they at least understand how it can be used to benefit them financially as their popularity grows.
One thing I learned is you have to have some stuff up there. Like before I signed with OT, I had one Instagram post ever. When I first got here, I wasn't really like a social media guy, I would say. And they showed me the importance of it and how it like helps with brands and stuff. And they've done like a really great job of getting me more comfortable with it. It's fun to have like fans, but people who are also like rooting for you. So I feel like I have a lot of people like that rooting for me and the men, you know. They love to watch us play, so. And I guess it inspires me to post, I guess, sometimes.
Fans who constantly study mock drafts are probably well aware of who the Thompsons are at this point, but more and more casual fans are starting to learn as well. Their highlights are very popular on Overtime's platform, and now the league is streaming games on Amazon. Soon enough, though, the Thompsons will be in the NBA. After taking this new path to get there, the Thompsons are confident they'll be ready for their next challenge.
Since I was young, I always believed I was going to be a top pick in the draft. I was going to be in the NBA. It's actually really cool when you think about it. It's not very far away. And I don't think about it all the time, but every time when it hits me, I'm like, oh snap, that's crazy. Because you've been thinking about it your whole life. It's really great knowing we're like this close to the first half of the dream. You know, just getting drafted is part of the dream, but that's not the whole dream. The dream is to be one of the best players ever. So getting drafted is just part of it. And I'm gonna be really excited when the day comes.
Thanks for checking out Sports Stars of Tomorrow on YouTube. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a like and please subscribe to our channel so you see all of the latest content.